there, Scorpio. I think you noticed if you were alive during the Woodstock Vietnam era that I put some subliminal messages in the introduction. Now, with it being the 48th anniversary of Woodstock, I thought it'd be appropriate to do a love reading this time. Now, I looked for the first card for this spread, and I'm going for either the Death card for Scorpio, or any Cup Court card that depicts Scorpio, or the Two of Cups, or the Lover's card. And I came up with the Death card. That is so like Scorpio. This is you. Life and death, transformation, change. Being able to be the shapeshifter and the chameleon of the signs. I like to think of this metaphorical death to rebirth as a glowing reassurance of life. You know, the phoenix rising from the ball of myrrh that combusts in the nest and going up from the ashes. This card comes when it's needed. And now you're being forced to give up meaningless things in your life and to search for the truth of what really matters to you. Oh, be specific, huh? Even the guy on the card is facing towards the future. It's time to go to some type of closure. Hopefully, after you get rid of what no longer serves you in your life, whatever is left is the truth, or the truth that's to you, or your own type of truth, and what matters to you, mind over matter. You're under forced volunteerism now to change. The Death card comes when he's needed, not when he's wanted. And I think he was needed here, especially in the past. I know Scorpios have been through quite a few things in the last couple years. But over on the left, the cards for what I consider what you know, you receive the Devil and the Judgment card together. The Judgment card is its clarification card. So yeah, you've been through some things in the past. The Devil's there, but I think now this signifies the old you. You've gone through some purifications now. This transformation that's looking for a closure. Now we have these two eclipses coming up in August, and now you're getting rid of the Devil. And there is some type of judgment coming. Something that's saying that there's going to be some accountability. Now, if you were above board and everything was cool and you were kind to people, and you did all of the right things, you ignored all of the deadly sins, you're going to fly right through this judgment. But if not, and none of us can say that we're guileless. But I don't think a lot of things are fatal, venial. You know, this is your opportunity now to clear out the old and moldy and make room for the new and innovative. Maybe the new and innovative you. This is really some strong energy. The first three cards that I've read here are all major arcana cards. And the Death card is an awakening card. And the Devil and the Judgment card are cosmic karma cards. Now the key here is to carry along the idea of discernment from the Judgment card, because the cards in the center for what is or can be yours, you receive the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. I call the Nine of Pentacles the busy bee card because it's about a workman, apprenticeship, somebody that's extremely talented and very involved in their work. And this can also indicate a new beginning. I think you get the choice between the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords isn't a very nice guy. He comes blasting into your life, or this can be you, rushing around in your life. Now, the Eight of Pentacles indicates that you're a very focused person. But the Knight of Swords indicates that there's a really unfocused person involved in this. Now, which one do you want? You know, do you want to have the talent and the focus to do something, or just be a scatterbrain and run around with the sword, welding the sword, looking for conflict? I've seen this recently where a really positive card is vying a really negative card, and it's telling you, you have the choice. You went through the death transformation. You're now getting rid of the Devil. You went through judgment. And now you have an open blank canvas. And there's some broad brushstrokes that have to be put into it. But it says there's some good things coming, because the cards for your awareness are self-awareness. You receive the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles is a card about satisfaction, stability, financial stability, personal well-being. You might not be old enough to retire, because this is considered a retirement card. But then again, it just says that you have enough luxuries to be comfortable. And the Queen of Cups is saying that there's a new beginning coming, a renaissance of love, emotions, deeper bonding with people, and also an intuitive nature that tells you that this is coming. In these love readings, the pages signify messages or ideas. The knights can be launching these ideas, and that Knight of Swords could be launching some ideas. He is the brainiac of the sword suit, but he's also very rash and impetuous. And then again, queens bring in understanding, and that's after the knight gets a little bit more experience. And then the kings bring in your ability to obtain your long-term goals, and they assist you in that. Now, the queen is like a mini high priestess. You know, she has you connect with your intuitive self down to the earthly things. But we'll see over in the future, you did receive the high priestess. Now, the future cards you did receive was Temperance, the King of Cups, and the high priestess. Oh my goodness. So this Temperance card is connected to the Devil and Judgment card. It's saying to stay cool, chill out. You know, don't get insanely mad about things. Love is coming because you have the King of Cups. You know, he might be cold as outer space on the outside, but boy, he's molten lava and the love on the inside. And he's mastered his passionate, emotional self. You have to be in control, especially when it comes to love, and here you're in a transformation. And a lot of times there's confusing things coming down the pike. But no, he's there to ground your thoughts on the earthly side, because then the high priestess next to him is there to ground your thoughts on the more cosmic side. There is love coming down the pike. There is good things coming for you if you can overcome the devil and find some way to get through the Judgment card so that you can start getting busy again with the Eight of Pentacles. These are some strong cards, and the turn the page is happening for Scorpios. They've been dragging through life the last couple years and just struggling to keep their head above water. And now it's going to change. And I pulled a Doreen Virtue Messages of the Angels card, and you received Oceana. Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and loving, assertive self. Well, it's saying the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess giving you this intuition, gut feelings. And I think the Ten of Pentacles is saying that it's going to turn out all right. There's going to be camaraderie and love. As long as you didn't get caught up in that devil's web or stayed caught up in it. Now, before I sign off, I have a 2-minute video that's called The Absurd. And since this is about the Woodstock Vietnam era, I saw a lot of absurdities going on in that time. And I had published this quite a few months ago, but I would like you to see it again. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.